Hey, let's talk about how to expand your vocal range without straining your voice. Have you ever listened to your favorite singer and thought, how are they hitting those notes? Maybe you've tried singing higher and your voice cracks, or you've tried singing lower and your tone just disappears. If that's happened to you, you're not alone. One of the biggest misconceptions about singing is that your vocal range is fixed forever. And the truth is, most singers can safely expand their range. Not overnight, not by forcing notes, but through consistency, proper training, proper technique, and patience. Today, I'm going to explain what vocal range actually is, why people get stuck, and the exercises that can help you unlock notes without damaging your voice. So grab some water, relax those shoulders, and let's get into it. So, what is vocal range? Well, let's start with the basics. Your vocal range is simply the distance between the lowest note you can comfortably sing and the highest note you can comfortably sing. Notice I said comfortably. Just because you can scream a note doesn't mean it's part of your singing range. And just because you can barely whisper a low note, that does not mean that it's usable. Your goal isn't just to sing higher or lower, but your goal is to sing those notes with control, good tone, proper breath support, and confidence. Because a note only becomes useful once you can repeat it constantly. So, why do most singers feel stuck? Well, a lot of singers think they've reached their limit. Usually, they haven't. Instead, they're dealing with one of these common issues. Number one, tension. The neck tightens and the jaw locks. The shoulders rise. Your tongue may stiffen. Your body is tense. And because of that, your vocal folds will have to work much harder. The harder you push, the less freedom your voice has. And I experience this a lot on stage, and I usually have to click back into what techniques I can rely on in order to get through a song that may be getting out of my range. It really does occur, and it's totally normal. Another reason singers may get stuck. Number two, breath support. A lot of singers try to reach high notes by pushing more air. And ironically, high notes usually require more control, if not better control, not more force. So if your breath isn't steady, your voice won't be steady. Number three, skipping the middle. Many singers only practice songs, they never train the transition between registers. So every time they approach that note, the break in their voice also happens and everything falls apart. But hey, that break is not your enemy. It's actually where your biggest growth happens. Number four, expecting instant results. So, building range is like building strength at the gym. You wouldn't expect to lift twice as much after one workout. It's just not happening. Your voice develops the exact same way. Consistency beats intensity every time. So, the way you practice at home, if it's consistent, do the exact same thing on stage. One thing that I now think is important to mention that I didn't think of before is that you're going to feel adrenaline when you get on stage. And those are great feelings to have. That's a great way to keep momentum and stamina on stage. However, it's important that you do take control of that adrenaline because if you don't, it can affect your breath support, the steadiness of your breathing, as well as can give you brain fog when you've been practicing a very specific technique to reach the notes that you planned to reach for that performance. So you really want to focus as much as you can through the adrenaline that you get on stage from the crowd, from just being in the lights. I get it. I totally get it. But try to focus in on all that hard work you put in for that song. so that you can actually give it to the audience and do your best. Oh, yeah, it is so hot outside today. I could not be at the park. I'm sorry. But let's talk about chest voice, head voice, and mixed voice. This is also mentioned in my Singer Tips and Tricks workbook. Feel free to download that link. I'm only charging a $5 little fee for it, and I think it's super helpful for just getting down the basics as we are going over currently in the first few videos of this series. Before trying to sing higher, it's important to understand your vocal registers. We have chest voice. This is your speaking voice. I'm right here in my chest right now. It's powerful, rich, full. Most singers feel vibration in their chest area. Next, we have head voice. Head voice feels lighter. The vibration often feels like it's higher in your face or head. You can actually feel it here. This register allows you to access higher notes with less strain. Mixed voice. This is where the magic happens. Mixed voice combines qualities of both chest and head voice. Instead of dragging chest voice higher or flipping suddenly into head voice, mixed voice helps connect them smoother. Learning this coordination is one of the biggest keys to expanding your range. So, for instance, when I am able to sing tenor, but then all of a sudden I'm able to sing soprano, that is because I've worked really hard on mixing my tone. So I am able to comfortably switch from low to high notes and do what is necessary for the sake of the song or the choir. Now, let's get into some action. Here are some exercises that'll help you expand that range. First, lip trills. Lip trills reduce tension while encouraging consistent airflow. They're one of my favorite warm-ups, literally my go-to. You will hear me anywhere, anytime. I do not think about it. And they allow you to let your voice move freely without overthinking. Okay, you got one thing you need to do, and that's push air through those lips. Try sliding also from high to low notes. Don't worry about perfection. Focus on smooth movement through, up and down. Next, we have vocal sirens. So you're going to think of like a fire truck. Woo! Woo! Don't push. Woo! You'll start opening your mouth, pushing the tongue forward. The breaking is going to happen. This is going to help you connect your registers naturally. So if I kept doing those sirens, you would eventually hear the smooth up and down. And I do get those, and that's so fun. It's so cool. Gentle scales. We're going to use gentle 5-note scales, something that feels safe and easy for you, then move upward a key at a time. If you begin straining, stop. Your voice grows from consistency, not forcing. So, I encourage you to reach for the stars every now and again. However, it shouldn't be every time. This is a gentle kind of exercise for your throat. Exercise 4 is called semi-occluded vocal tract exercises. That sounds fancy. You've probably done them all before. Things like singing through a straw, tightening up your air support so that it's more controlled. You got your lip trills, humming, gentle humming. This is also very gentle but very good for your throat because it provides a vibration on your vocal folds, and all you have to do is provide a consistent airflow of sound. These exercises all help balance pressure around the vocal cords, and it reduces unnecessary tension. They're excellent before rehearsals and performances. Let's talk about what not to do real quick. I don't like to be negative, but we got to make sure that there are some things that we start to avoid as we continue to improve our vocals. Let's clear up a few mistakes. Don't yell high notes. Don't compare your range to someone else's. Do not skip your warm-ups. Don't practice for hours, y'all. If your voice is getting tired, please. Pain is never a sign of progress. And I battled this, especially when you're in ensembles, you're trying to stick it out with the group. But really, value your voice take notice of fatigue. Discomfort from learning something new can happen, but sharp pain, mm-mm. Stop singing and let your voice recover. Your voice is an instrument and it's not a machine. You are human. You have to treat yourself and your voice with care. All right, so remember, a bigger vocal range isn't built in one day. It's built through hundreds of small, healthy repetitions. Stay patient. Celebrate every new note you gain, which, like, seriously, scream, shout, praise the Lord, all that when you reach a new height. And don't overlook the range and the notes that you already have. A singer with one beautifully controlled octave will almost always sound better than someone with three uncontrolled ones. So keep practicing, keep learning, and most importantly, keep enjoying the process. It's so fun when you're not being too harsh on yourself, too serious. So if today's video helped you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. I'm loving the communication so far in the comments. Pay attention to the details, y'all. We are trying to grow as people and singers. I'd love to hear from you. So what's one part of your vocal range you're currently working on? Is it your high notes, your low notes, or connecting your mixed voice? All of which are extremely huge milestones. And I want you to leave me your answer in the comments below. I read them all, and your question might inspire future episodes. So until next time, keep singing, keep growing, and I'll see you in the next Singer Tips and Tricks. Bye, my loves.
I'll sing it for you so you don't mess it up. It's not hard, you only choose to not say it right. You have this little fire.